On the way back from salmon homecoming, we saw dozens and dozens of whales, killer whales. We actually first saw the Victoria Clipper being stopped. As we were passing it, we saw that all the people were on the deck looking out on the water at killer whales. And then we were surrounded, and they were on all sides, and it was magical. It was amazing. They were everywhere, all sides of us for miles. You can see dorsal fins, you can see spy hopping, you can see the spout every once in a while. We had our friend Sacred Water with us that day, and they sang a song, and the killer whales got closer and started dancing for us and breaching closer and closer to us, and everybody was just in awe, amazed that they were there, and it really felt like they were there for us. 10, 12 canoes on the water that day, and that many Indians in one place, and killer whales all showed up. They were sent by our ancestors, by the Creator, to say, we see you. You're doing amazing things. Keep up the good work. In 2013, on the canoe journey, on the way to Tohola, we were stopping in Neah Bay, and it was only our 2 Suquamish canoes on the water, anywhere in sight. And as we got closer to the mouth of Neah Bay, we saw a gray whale.
When I went to go pick up our pullers, they were so excited. They were just jumping around and all happy, and they all come like running through the car. Tina, guess what we saw? And they said there was a gray whale swimming around us while we were coming in. There's so little whales around anymore that this is a real powerful experience for us.
We were continuing our journey into the mouth, and then we saw that it went into Neah Bay as well, and we followed it, and it kept going, and it kept going, and it went all the way to the breakwater and turned around. And so we were escorted into Neah Bay by a gray whale.
As you may have heard from news reports, there was a very powerful day when the Old Man House artifacts from the Old Man House State Park were returned to the Suquamish Tribe. We happened to get on a ferry with the Burke artifacts as they were returning to Suquamish, and we were talking to folks on that journey, and then the ferry captain announced that there were orcas swimming along the port side of the Washington State Ferry.
It was as if the orca knew something special was on board.
When they come in and show themselves like they did today, that's a good message that we're doing something positive for the people.
Ancient artifacts belonging to the Suquamish Tribe are lovingly welcomed home. For more than 50 years, the Burke Museum at the University of Washington has cared for the items, most excavated where the Old Man House used to stand near Agate Pass.
Well, we had many of our elders, of course, that helped build the house, and those included Chief Kitsap and Chief Seattle's father. I think the most important thing is to be proud of who they are. I'm proud of the fact that they're Suquamish people and that they have a rich heritage.
A heritage with a tangible connection to the past.
We're all aware that it's very significant to be visited on the water by whales 3 times in 1 year. First pulling into Neah Bay, then the killer whales off of Seattle for salmon homecoming, and then a month or so later, the artifacts being escorted on the ferry.
You know, nobody's had whales come to them 3 times in 1 year in generations. So that connection makes us feel like we're doing what we're supposed to be doing, and we want to honor the killer whale for acknowledging that hopefully we're doing what we're supposed to be doing.
So this year, the Suquamish Tribe is honoring that, is recognizing that this has happened, that the canoes, the killer whales and the gray whales, we're all surrounded, we're all together out on the water. Some of us have seen these, not all of us have been in all 3 of these things, and so we wanted to tell the story to our people that weren't on the water that time. And so it was just unanimous that everybody wanted to do it. Our elders, our leaders, the pullers, everybody just want to get together and make this happen.